and welcome back to our channel. As you guys know, Sophie and I have taken a 2-week European road trip together, and we're currently on our last stop in the beautiful area of Lagos in the south of Portugal. We had such an amazing day, and I want to show you guys a very exciting boat ride that Sophie and I took with our family, and also visiting one of the most western points in the Algarve area, the city of Sagres, which is known for being really remote, but we head to the beach there and Sophie has a blast there as well. So come and join us on our second day in Lagos. Sophie, do you want to go potty? Our hotel is located pretty close to the beach, which is nice because we get this phenomenal view in the morning when I take Sophie out to go potty. Our hotel is located next to the beach called a Praia de Dona Ana, and this beach is known for its rock formations that you can see. And we're actually going to be heading down there after breakfast for us to take our boat ride. And our boat ride is actually going to take us through the Ponte de Piedade, which is a very popular tourist location filled with caves and hiking trails and everything like that. And our boat ride is actually going to take us through there. So let's go grab something to eat and then I'll show you guys. For breakfast, I snuck Sophie in her backpack. This is the only way that they allow dogs into the buffet area if you have a dog staying with you in your hotel room. So I'm really happy that she was able to come in her backpack because I didn't want to leave her alone in the apartment. It was looking a little cloudy in the morning, but that's okay because it's going to be perfect for a boat ride because the wind is nice and calm, but it's going to end up being a really nice day in the afternoon. Just you guys wait and see. We went back to our hotel room to get ready for our day, and Sophie had her breakfast in bed again. Sophie, are you eating your breakfast? And then we were heading back outside and down to the beach that I showed you guys earlier because that's where we're going to be taking our boat ride. And look what Sophie has recently discovered. She's discovered that she likes eating seashells, so I constantly have to take seashells out of Sophie's mouth. And so apparently we're going to go for a boat ride. This was unplanned, so I am very excited to take Sophie, and we're going to go see all the rock formations around here. We're on a boat. She's shaking. There's different ways that you can explore this popular tourist attraction of the Ponte de Piedade, and one of the ways you can do it is by walking up along the cliffs up at the top, and you can see all the rock formations from up above. There's walking trails. There's a great view from up on top, or you can also go by boat, and we decided going by boat because the water was just so calm. Even though the sun wasn't out, it was still a beautiful day, so we decided on going by boat to explore all the different rock formations, and it really gave you an immersive experience actually passing underneath and through all these different rock formations. And I would definitely recommend it to anybody who is looking at traveling down to the Algarve and exploring the Ponte de Piedade to do it by boat if you're not afraid of the water. I was a little worried about Sophie's reaction being on the boat like this. We went on the boat in Paris, which was a different boat because it was much larger. You didn't feel as much of the waves from the water, so I was a little worried with how her reaction would be. But other than some shaking at the beginning, she actually seemed to really enjoy it, and she was very fascinated looking at everything passing us by. Our guide was absolutely phenomenal, and he explained to us all the different formations and how they all have different names. This one up here looks like the Titanic in the iceberg, so they named it the Titanic in the iceberg. We passed by another one that also looks like an elephant. There was a lot of holes too in the base of these formations, so because the tide was starting to rise now, we still got to go through most of them, because apparently if the tide gets too high, then the boat doesn't fit underneath these formations, and we even have to duck our head to go through one of them just up ahead. Oh my god! Oh my god! Let me me tell you guys something. When we were planning this trip to come down here to Lagos, we were definitely not expecting on taking a boat tour on a tiny little boat and going into the middle of the ocean with a puppy. Well, technically not the middle of the ocean, but the ocean still regardless. And I am so grateful that this company exists and that they allow dogs on their boats so that I could share this experience with Sophie. And I know she might not be fully aware of where we are and what we're seeing, but it's still been so phenomenal being able to share all these experiences with her and my family, and I am just so happy that she could come along for the ride.
How was that, Sophie? Was that a fun boat ride?
Sophie and I had so much fun on our boat ride, and after we made it back to land, we noticed that the day still was a little cloudy and it still wasn't a perfect day for the beach just yet, so we decided on doing a little bit more sightseeing, and we decided on heading out west to the city of Sagres. This is the most western point in the south of Portugal in the Algarve region, and this area is known for being really remote, and the beaches there are apparently phenomenal as well. So we decided on going there because there is a fort that exists there that you can go and explore, and then we're gonna see how the day turns out because we're gonna go to the beach after.
Hi. Look at that, they're paddleboarding. Como é que eles estão a vir? They gotta be coming from far. Mas a água limpinha, hein?
Located in Sagres is a fortress, and this fortress is named Sagres Fortress, which makes sense. And this fortress has amazing views of the ocean. You have basically panoramic views of the ocean. There's tons of walking you can do up here.
Okay, let's go.
And what's awesome is that you can bring your puppy in as well. They allow dogs in the fortress, and you can do all this walking and exploring with your dog as well. So let me show you guys what it looks like and how happy Sophie was to be walking all this.
Yeah. Sophie's standing at the edge of Portugal, guys. Right at the edge.
So we're walking all the way around this area, and Sophie has become extremely exhausted. She keeps jumping up on me. That usually means that she's either nervous or tired. So I now have to carry Sophie around up here because she's too tired. After exploring for a little bit, the sun finally started to peek out and Sophie started to get tired, so I had to carry her for the rest of the walk back to the car. This is definitely a beautiful place to come and visit if you're in the south of Portugal. Now we're heading to the beach because the afternoon turned out being really nice and really sunny. So let's go hang out in the water for a little bit. The beach that we went to is called the Praia da Mareta, and this is located in Sagres. You could actually see this beach from up on top at the fortress we were just at.
Sophie, where's your... Oh, there she is.
When we got to the beach, Sophie was loving the cuddles she was getting from my mom, and she looked so exhausted, but it didn't take very long until Sophie realized that, wait, this beach has sand. And what is she learning to be the best at right now? Well, it's digging massive holes in the sand, so she had to get to work.
Look here. What's this? What's this? What is it? Oh, look over here. What's this? What's this? Oh, what's this? What's this? What's this? What's this?
Watching Sophie dig in the sand is honestly one of my favorite things to watch Sophie do, even though I'm pretty sure I love watching anything that Sophie loves to do. We decided on heading back to our hotel so that we could grab some dinner as well, and today I lucked out because I got Sophie cuddles in the back seat of the car, which was amazing. For dinner we had this really spicy seafood pasta. Here's Sophie in her backpack. She of course has to keep going in her backpack into food places so that she's allowed in. Then we headed back to our hotel room. Sophie ate her dinner the same way she ate her breakfast, in bed.
Oh, best sound in the world is having a picky eater eating your food.
Look how cute this little puppy looks in the hotel room. I can't believe it's been nearly 2 weeks of sharing these experiences with you guys. I have loved every single moment of traveling with Sophie and my family, and I'm so glad to hear that you guys have been enjoying it as well. Let me know if you have any questions about any of the travels we've done or any of the places we visited. I have one more video coming out of our very last day in Lagos, so you won't want to miss that it's been a blast being able to explore La Rouge with Sophie, especially seeing her go to the ocean. So if you guys want to see one more day of Sophie enjoying the ocean to the fullest, please make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a thing. Thank you so much for watching. We really hope you enjoyed today's video, and we'll see you again next time. Bye guys.